Hello, Aries. It is time for your Gemini New Moon Horoscope Tarot. Let's see what is going on in your third house of communication and information gathering. So let's think about people who you want to have conversations with, people you want to get to know better, someone in your circle that you need to clear up something with, things like that are brought to you by this new moon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bottom of your deck, the Priestess reversed. This might be a time. No, it's never a time to use your head over your heart. Let's be real. You might just not be following your third eye, following your intuition. And that's something that you want to reverse with this new moon. Again, we have the Star reversed. There's something that you're worried about around communication, around communicating with someone. You're feeling very emotional about it, but you're also feeling like it's not flowing. So let's look at what we can do to support more positive feelings. All right. Oh, we have the Hangman reverse in your first house. So each card represents a house in the astrology chart, and each house represents an area in your life. So we have the Hangman reverse in your first house of self-identity, personality, style. So there's been something that you've been really contemplating, meditating on, and the Hangman reverse is telling you now is the time to go, go, go. Try that new thing. You really thought about it. You really weighed all your options. Now's the time for action. And it really may change your self-identity, but that's okay. All right, we have our second house. Second house is about resources, wealth, abundance. We have the 10 of Cups reversed. And maybe it's time to make a change because you're not feeling totally emotionally satisfied. Maybe you can check a couple of things off your list, but you're still not finding yourself with that feeling of satisfaction that you truly desire. All right, now we're going to your third house, where the new moon in Gemini is happening in your chart. So we're going to pay special attention to this. This is definitely when you do your ritual where you'll be most fruitful if you put your energy toward it. And we have the 7 of Pentacles. So this is really about planting seeds and watching them grow into lush opportunities. So Aries, this is all about, and you're very good at this because you're good at making quick decisions, acting quickly. So you're going to say hello to that tall, dark, and handsome stranger. You're going to pipe up and say, yeah, I have the skills to complete this job at work. And you're not going to give a huge speech. You're not going to, write long emails listing all the ways why you are the best person for the date, for the job, for the opportunity. You're just going to literally just plant a seed. Make sure that you do something to stick in a person's mind. You're going to make an impression. This is all about first impressions and then watching them grow under the light of the moons to come. So really watch for, it depends on what you're putting your energy toward, where you're planting seeds. This could come to fruition as quickly as the full moon on the 27th, or it might take a little bit longer and come to fruition in 18 months. So the full moon in Gemini in 2019. It just depends on the thing, but know that you really have a lot of power now in making it happen. All right, moving on to your fourth house, house of family, tradition. What gives you stability? Page of Wands reversed. So you may be feeling like what makes you feel stable or what is currently giving you stability is not lighting your fire. It's not lighting that spark that you, Aries, your sign is actually represented by a match being struck, a match being lit. And so it's very important that you're always engaged, interested, and that your fire is lit. So you might be planting some seeds to find what gives you a firm foundation, but also lights your fire at the same time. Your foundation doesn't have to be boring for it to be stable. All right, so we have the 5th house, okay, for love affairs, creativity, just fun times all around. Also children, it's also the house of children. We have the Fool, so being open to brand new opportunities. House of children, being very childlike in your way of viewing the world. Like, approach everything as if you're viewing it for the first time. Have fun, literally be foolish. Don't worry, you have your dog with you. So you're not gonna like fall off the cliff. The dog's gonna, your intuition, your dog, your guide dog, will protect you. But be really, really open to new things, like in a radical way. 6th house, your health, your daily rituals. Okay, so you're making decisions with this 2 of Wands about where you want to go with your daily routine. You know, maybe you feel like you're stuck in a rut. Again, things might not be full of passion the way you want them to be. And so you are looking into your crystal ball and you are visioning how you would like things to look, how you really want things to go. All right, with the 7th house. The 7th house is about marriage, relationships that you have with people face to face. So it could be your best friend, it could be your doctor, it could also be an open enemy that you may have. We have the 5 of Cups. So there have been some closed doors. You realize that you were not being emotionally fulfilled with some things in your life. And you just realize that literally the cups have fallen over and they have nothing left to give you. And you've mourned this. And if you haven't, definitely take some time to mourn. But also know that there are bright and shiny new relationships, new options, new ways of doing things that are emotionally satisfying right around the corner. Really let your emotions flow, and also know that it's like water under the bridge. Just let those heavy emotions just float away. They don't serve you. All right, 8th house, the house of sex and death. We have the King of Cups. Okay, yeah, so following that 5 of Cups, you're really the authority of your emotions. Don't worry if, you're feeling miserable about the missed opportunities, the opportunities that are no longer, the journeys that you are no longer going on with certain people. Know that you may feel like a mess, but actually you're handling things very gracefully. And always a fun way to feel better is just to go and have a good time, or go and be generous with your emotions. Listen to another person who's having a difficult time. That's such a great way to be giving, and it'll mean so much to them. 9th house, foreign travel, wisdom. Whoa, 6 of Wands. Okay, so if you were thinking about planning for a trip, going on a trip, needing to get away, having a question about your inner truth, like, I think I know the answer, but I'm questioning my inner knowing. 6 of Wands, yes, go on the trip, plan the trip, it will lead to victory. You're actually already winning. All right, 10th house, the house of career, the house of your father, King of Swords. Again, with the planting of the seeds. Aries, you are a master of your words when it comes to your work. You worked hard to get here. You fought some long, hard battles. But now, reap the rewards of your battles. You know how to use your words. Don't feel like you always have to jump into the fight, that you always have to prove yourself. But definitely know when to speak up. And don't be afraid to. Your opinions are absolutely valued. All right, with the 11th house, the house of groups, the house of hopes and desires, we have the devil reversed. This is about letting the chains fall off when it comes to your hopes and desires. Like that hope that you have or that dream that you have that makes you feel like, oh, that's really corny, or that's really sentimental, or that's just a really stupid thing to wish for. Wish for it. There's a reason why it's in your heart. It's a soul calling. So let go of, 11th house, house of groups. Let go of what your friends may think. Let go of what your groups may think. Sometimes you have to break away from the group to heal. And as you heal those around you. So it's a win-win, even if people don't see it in the first place, because change is hard. So let the chains drop away. Just even visualize the chains dropping off your neck. And as that happens, what are the things that are falling away as the chains? What are those metaphorical chains in your life? Okay. Then we have our 12th house, the house of dreams, imagination. Okay. So we have the Two of Swords reversed, and we've got a lovely new moon, crescent moon going on. Things are becoming clear. Look for answers in your dreams. Oh yes, this feels really good. There's been a question in your mind, and now you know to go with your intuition, what your intuition is telling you. Again, listen to your dreams. They have answers for you. But also you just know the answer. Okay. So listen to your intuition, plant those seeds, and with the air of Gemini and your own fire, Aries, things are going to start lighting up.